Minecraft world. This is the same world that Grandview is in. This is just my other village because I have villagers here. This is where I spend most of my builds and time. So I'll be doing the rest of this tour in an unnarrated mode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my world. Keep in mind, it is still a work in progress. I'm not done. And yes, this is all in survival. So the reason I'm showing where all of my secrets are is because you guys have no chance of finding this place, as it is not anywhere near my main village spawn. This is my brother's house. All of that is going to be turned into village. All the way to that little canyon over there, that little gorge over there. That's the first house I built when I got here. We'll tour that at the very last. There is an ancient city below us, below this village, but we went down there. Well, basically, I did. I went down there and mined out all the skulk, and I ended up with almost 200 experience points, not including that 24 that I have. Yes, this was already a village when I got here, which is why I wanted to live here in the first place because there's already a village here. And the villagers sell stuff like enchantment books, which is why another reason why I wanted to move here. This is either going to be a house or a barn or farmland or something. I don't know. But if I make it a house, there's going to be a bridge going from here all the way over there. And in case you didn't notice, I kind of pretty much did leave everything in the crates. Some stuff I took out though. If you see any cherry blossom trees, I put them here. And you can tell the houses I made because they're all flat tops. All the houses I make are flat tops. No, that's not cash on delivery. That's cause of death. Reason I said that is because somebody thought that meant cash on delivery. And I know a lot of you people aren't stupid, but somebody, I don't know if he was joking or not. This was a villager house. I just named it at home. I am going to expand it. I'm also going to get a Home Goods and a Home Depot and a Spencer's. Basically everything Grandview has. This place I like a little bit more than Grandview. I like my house better in Grandview than I like the two I have here. Funny story also what made here. I know I said I was not going to do any commentary, and here I am. But funny story, what made me move here is for the simple fact that when I was coming past here, they had a lot of white terracotta, and I liked it. So I took it all. And I had never planned on coming back, but then I started feeling bad. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot for feeling bad for fake people. But I started feeling bad when I came back, man. I had literally, this village was jacked up. That wasn't a house. This wasn't a house. This wasn't a house. Like everything here was destroyed. Like I took their houses, whatever terracotta made up their houses, I freaking took it. Everything, all of it. All of it. I took all of it. And I ended up coming back here and rebuilding a place better than what it was. And I ended up liking it here myself. So, like, it's bad enough that these villagers won't walk around their house to go in. There was a fence up here, but I removed it because they was too lazy to walk around. You didn't tell me you can't go around the house and walk in. There was a fence here too. They couldn't get in their house. Whenever you see a storm cloud over a villager, it means they're mad. They can't get to the bed. You mean to tell me you can't walk around the fence and go into your house? And all the villagers are going, look, you can't open that door. They're all going to town square. I don't know why, I guess that's their thing. But they all go to town square every morning. I don't get it. They're all going to meet up here. Look, they piss each other off. Like they literally make each other mad. And I gotta name the rest of my villagers. Since they're genderless villagers, I gave them these kind of weird names. The reason that guy's name is Pawn, because I was gonna go after chess pieces, but I would eventually end up with a king or a queen. And every villager at one point had a job. Every single one of them. There was no nitwits. But these villagers, this guy was red. I started naming them after colors of Code Red. This was Code Red. But he changed his job and now he's blue. So I'm not going to keep changing their names. Whatever their name is, that's what they're going to be. I don't know why they keep changing their jobs. I don't change nothing. All I do is add houses and beds. That's all I do. But now he's mad because he can't get out. Move before I hit you. This is when I start getting lazy with their houses. You mean to tell me you can't walk around there and go into your house? I already felt bad and made your village bigger and better than what it was, gave you food and everything, added jobs, and you can't freaking go walk around a little simple gate to go into your house. This was a freaking, um, what do you call that job with the furnace? I forgot. But then they just keep quitting. I don't know. These villagers are stupid. That's why I started slacking off with their houses. They get four walls and a roof and a bed. That's all they get. I'm not even going to add food here no more or try to help them because they're lazy. They keep quitting. They think I'm going to do all their work and I'm not. That's why you're going to see a lot of these houses look jacked up. Even though I wanted to look aesthetically pleasing to my eye, I'm not going to provide these villagers with awesome houses and they won't work enough to give me the type of enchantment books that I want or food or whatever. I don't know how, but there's a villager even back here. They'll spend time going up there around there, coming around here, but then when it gets nighttime, you can't walk back around here however you got around here. Look, this is literally all you have to do. Like, I don't know how he got in here, but you couldn't get out the same way and get to your house. That's why I didn't even bother to put this fence back. That's a movie reference. I want to see if anybody can get it. Actually, there's a couple of movie references in this village. I want to see if anybody guesses them. So far, I've already passed like five of them. No, four. Wait, four or five. That's my favorite short movie. That movie is so freaking awesome. It's on Amazon Prime. I think it's like $3.99. It's like a 15 or 20-minute short movie. I forgot, but it's really freaking good. It's done pretty good for a budget film. So, the dates on these are when the movies actually came out. I had so much chain at one point. I was initially going to make this a suspension bridge, but I figured I would just keep it like this the way it is. I thought it was a pretty cool little bridge. I was going to put some of those shulker sensors down there so you could hear monsters down there, but then I remembered you have to be close to them for them to even go off. So putting them down there, even hiding them, would be kind of useless. Unless you could amplify the sound from the bridge to down there, which I doubt. There would have to be somebody walking down there to set them off. I had to put a door here because there's a villager standing right here. And as you can see, there's a fence that was right here and I broke it so he could come by. He comes by and he stands right here. This opening, I had to break this fence off to get him to come around here, and he still wouldn't come around here. So I had to put a door so he could come in here and get in the bed. Like, these villagers are lazy. That's why I put them. That's why I'm putting very little effort into these houses now. I was going to give them a roof at one point, but I'm like, no, they're okay. I'm not going to make their house look aesthetically presenting to them when they refuse. And look, and then they keep quitting their jobs. Whenever you see a villager dressed in blue, look, he doesn't really have a job. Not that blue, though, but you know, like what Olga had on. This was originally going to be a 3-story mall, but I'm actually going to convert it into the rainforest arcade, or not arcade, rainforest cafe. Only reason I'm using white diorite is because I want to. This is the design I'm going to put, and I'm going to put like vines and veins and stuff over it. I'm going to give it a glass ceiling with uh, blocks missing, so it gives the impression of you getting rained on when you're inside. I'm going to try to do something clever like that, and I want to use that block that's in that underwater fortress. I think it's called Fisheye Block or something like that. Yep, it's not done. Again, the villager wouldn't walk around here and come in. So that's why a lot of these houses have back doors. And I was going to give him a little walkway, but no, I'm going to start being lazy with these villagers. And River is a fisherman. That's going to be a very tall apartment building. I'm not done with it. Thinking of redoing that into like a pyramid or a kind of broken dome or broken pyramid so it's above ground and not below. I don't mind it either way though. And my nether portal. I was actually gonna put like chipped and cracked blackstone in here, but I kind of like the shiny look of it. I like the 4K, the 4K. I like the glossy texture look of it. This was the idea I was gonna have about putting telephone poles up with that chain. I was gonna put a little wooden post up and like that's how much chain I have. I still got a lot of it. I got like I think 3 stacks of chain of 64. I think if my brother didn't take some of it, but I have a lot of chain. And I just see I forgot to put my light on the top of that thing. I literally just finished that thing yesterday. Now on to River Creek. Eventually, these villages will meet. This is the second village. It's going to take me a long time, but I'm going to put like my third home into this. I'm going to put my third home into this village. And my third home will take place somewhere over here in that field. It's going to look like a gothic castle. or some sort of a gothic mansion. And after I'm done with this village, then I'll go and do a tour of my house that I basically was inspired from Iron Man, which is back in Hidden Valley. None of this I built. I left this village the way it is. So you look at this village, you see how wrecked it is and how awful it looked. You can really think about how Hidden Valley used to look before I freaking spruced it up. This is one of the places I usually come, and well, it's not this area, but there's an area like this over here where I come and do my mining sometimes. And those are where I got the cherry blossom trees in my village in Hidden Valley. That was on my Iron Man and Tony Stark inspired mansion. When lightning strikes that thing, it looks so freaking awesome. And here's my Tony Stark inspired mansion. That is incomplete. It was technically made out of dorite, or not dorite, nether quartz, but I kept running out of nether quartz, so I then started this um what is this? Terracotta. This terracotta was all around those villagers' houses, what this villager's house was made out of. This is how much terracotta I found. I found a lot of it. A lot of it I had to make out of clay and gravel, and a lot of white bone or white dye. But yeah, majority of this I made, and the other half of it I stole off of villagers' houses, which is why I came back and rebuilt their houses. I was going to give them better houses, but yeah, they're just too lazy and they keep quitting their jobs. That's why I don't know if you noticed it, but that's why there are more librarians in that village here in Hidden Valley than there is anything else because I need the books that they have. You'll see now that this house is unfinished. There's going to be a balcony out here eventually. All of my houses have a balcony, and there's going to be a fireplace also right over here. The bed is actually going to go in the middle on top of a little pedestal with lights around. Who's calling me? Okay, hold on. I gotta take this call. My Dolby Atmos and surround speakers. Gotta have it. One of my favorite things about Ender chests is they remind me you could treat them like Resident Evil storage chests, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Whatever you put in that chest will be in the other one too, which is really awesome. That's how I transferred a lot of my stuff from Grandview to Hidden Valley. These Ender, the thing is, the thing that suck about these is you can't make them bigger. So I'm transporting all these down to my lower house. This is armor I'm currently working on. I want to make it stronger. Yep, it's unfinished. This is how far I got before I decided I wanted a house down there with the villagers, which is why this house is unfinished. You can see kind of my house right there. Right there. I gotta go on treasure hunts and find a full metal chain set of armor. I can make gold armor, but I want to hold out on that for a little bit until I can fill both of these up. This village was started this year by Grandview, which was originally named Riverdale. Started at least 4 or 5 years ago, which is why I have a lot of diamond. And like I said, I used the ender chest to transport diamond from that village to this village. As you'll see here, like I said, I can reveal a lot of my secrets because you guys will never find this place. And I'll reveal another secret too. You guys will never find this place. And if you do find this place, it's because you're trusted. Very rare frost walker boots. No, I didn't do that stripe. I don't know how that stripe got there. Like, I 100% did not do that stripe. The reason there are iron doors on my front door is because when I came home from the ancient city one day, there was like 2 or 3 villagers in my house. And there was a kid in my house, leaving my doors open, my fridge doors, everything. And I started, because there used to be dark oak doors on my house. And I Googled it, and they said it's not nothing. I thought they were stealing my stuff, but they weren't. From according to Google, they come into your house and they leave you stuff. They leave you emerald, they leave you diamond, they leave you coal, they just leave you random stuff. And never once did I ever see anything that they left me, so I wanted to keep them out of my house. So that's why there are iron doors there, because villagers are stupid. They don't know how to operate levers or buttons. Unless it's a pressure plate and then they step on it. But the only way they can step on my pressure plate is to already be in here. Anyway, that concludes the tour to Hidden Valley. I thank you guys for coming. We're going to go back over here to Dragon and Nighthawk. Thank you guys for coming, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys liked anything about this village, let me know in the comments if you think it's something that I missed, or did you see something that struck your interest, or you want to know how I did or made something. I'm not a master builder. I'm not a novice builder. I'm not even a beginning builder. Like, I'm a new builder. And I'm not really good with redstone either. So if you want me to describe anything, it's all going to be simple. All of it is just going to be simple. I don't know how to, like I said, I'm not a master builder, novice, beginner, or a noob. I think I'm just like less than a new builder. But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe and stay scared.